can't make this stuff up. Good morning. Let's try a book. All right. Well, how are we going to do this? We're going to jiggle you around a little bit, I guess. Look at the ceiling. Woo! Dear Lord. All right. Okay, that's not bad. It's not bad. Hold on. All right. It's not great, but it's not bad. What's going on? Well, wonder if I can make it bigger. I don't know. All right. So, good morning. Good morning. Deb and I were figuring out, well, when your computer sits and it's upgraded automatically, guess what happens? It needs to reboot and it doesn't. And then you can't sign on. And oh my. Well, we're here on my iPad and whatever. We're here. And there's plenty of you here, I see. So it's all good. It's great. Look, there's coffee. That's the best part, right? There's yarn. Absolutely. Whew. Can you hear me okay? And it's Daytona 500 day. What more do you want? We're snowed in or something like that. I don't know. We drove home last night in the a blizzard. It looked like it seemed like it. A part of the way home it was raining, but it was crystallized, and that was on top of snow that was already there. And then the rest of the way home was literally snow blowing in you towards you. So that was nice. But Jeep, Scarlett just drove straight here, and here we are. And then all night long it just kept raining and ice and I don't know what. So we're not going anywhere. Did I get lost? Yes. And to read the chat, I have to look in my bifocals. Yeah, but that's okay because Deb is here and she can read the chat. All the colors I see. Holy cow. So it looks like my helpers are in blue and my memberships are in green and stuff like that. It's really colorful. And all your icons and thumbs up are all colors. This is different. It's snowing at your house, Linda? It doesn't normally do that much. Mm. Well, I don't know. Maybe it does. Yeah, so it's supposed to melt and rain all day and melt. Now we hope that it's not raining in Florida. Oh, yes. I have to say that my daughter and her husband are on the real honeymoon and they are at the race. Yeah, Daytona, they are. She had a conference all week long until Thursday. She left Syracuse, came home, grabbed a bag, drove down to Pennsylvania, got on a plane at 5 a.m., 6 a.m., something like that, Friday morning, and landed in Daytona at 8:30 Friday morning. So they are going to be there. So cool. I'm jealous. Jealous, I tell you. Okay, well, you can go ahead and try and guess this coffee and the creamer. It'll be on Deb's page, and she will decide who gets that first. You can win a spot on this bracket board. And yeah, we haven't been together in a couple of weeks. So let's get some names up there. There's lots of spots open, and there's some cool stuff to win. So you want your name on the bracket board, of course. And so we'll start with that. Everyone is having a ball doing their washcloth of the month. So that is a challenge we're doing for 2025. Make a washcloth every month and make it yours. So theme it up, right? Well, February, I picked pink yarn, and that is what you will win. You won't get it until after February is over, but, you know, we have a towel to match every month. So you're going to get the pink. Oh, look at that. Beautiful. And there is a heart. Yeah, so I'm not going to know where the heck to put anything on this. The heart stitch marker. You get 2 of these. They are from Walmart. Peaches and cream stripey. Oh, it's so pretty, right? But let me show you how pretty it really ends up being. And a red towel. That is what the winner for February will be getting. So make sure you get your washcloth in if you want to make a whole set. It's been a fun thing to see everybody. And just like I said, the chat is really tiny. Everything is tiny. I'm using my iPad. I can't see a thing. Just keep going. I'll just keep going. You'll let me know, poke me, whatever. I do have my phone open, Deb, on in front of me to try and. All right, so that is the yarns that you can win and the towel that you can win for February. So I finished mine. Yay! It's amazing when I can actually finish something, right? So I got this book, Dishcloths Kitchen Bright from Lori Gray a long time ago. And it was when I first started knitting a couple years ago, and she sent me this. She sent me a couple of these types of books because she wanted me to try washcloths because that's a good idea. The only thing that I thought was hard was you can't watch TV and just go on. These are patterned. They have patterns in them. So um, you have to like write down what row you're on. And if it's a repeat, you have to write, you know what I mean. Yeah. Okay. So Joanne got it. Joanne got the coffee. It is cherry. It's cherry coffee with peppermint mocha. And I did that for Valentine's, right? Mm-hmm. All right. So before I go on and tell you what pattern I used, I'm going to go over here and see if there's any room on the board or if Joanne's on the board. All right. We got Charlene live, Denise live, Linda H, Rhonda, Ravini, Lori Armstrong, Teresa Harp, Cynthia King, Debbie W, and Joanne. So that is who is on the board. And then I will tell you the numbers later because Joanne can't pick a number on the board because she's already on there. So congratulations. Yes. Woohoo. Haven't had a winner or a live in a couple of weeks. So so what are we gonna give Joanne? Let's find out. I can read it when I do this. Oh wow, only 22 here. See, you're not used to me being here. No. But yeah, I have a free day, so I'm here. I'm not going anywhere. And I'm excited about my washcloth. Let me tell you, I am. So what are we doing, Joanne? Let me know. You want something out of the basket? Either one of those? Oh, yeah. I don't have my rings on this morning because I broke a blood vessel right here on my ring finger yesterday. Couldn't get my rings off. Now when I got them, finally in the evening when I got them off, I didn't put them back on. Number 4 in the brown basket. Okay, let's go to the brown basket. Now she's saying number 4, so she knows. Well, there isn't a 4. Ha ha ha. But I will figure it out. All right, so this is 1, and I usually skip over this one, but I won't this time. I'll do 2. This is 3, and this is 4. She was probably going for this one, right? I'm guessing. So let's go ahead and pull this out. This one right here. Okay. Is that right? Okay. All right. Let's put it back. This is small. Beautiful things come in small packages. All right. So, do you want me to open it? Yeah, you do. I know you do. Absolutely. So, we're going to get out our new stitch markers too. All right. I folded it up pretty good. Okay, so in here is 2 skeins of this. Now, this is a cotton yarn. And it is Simple Cotton We Love Yarn. 100% cotton. It says, I got this from Hobby, I believe. Yeah, I believe I did. Now it has a lot number of 004 on it. And I believe these came in a color palette. So this is a green. It's perfect for March. Oh yeah, it is. So let's pick out a stitch marker. Let me go here and bring this over here. We got new ones. You have been watching along. You know what they are. I have old ones too, but I have new ones. Do you know which one that you saw that you might want? Because if you do, I won't go through 100 of them. I have the puppies. Remember the puppies? Remember those? Yeah, there. Somewhere there's a camera here. There's a Frenchie. We got kitty cats. You like the bears? Okay, I have some of those bears. Let's get a hook out here so everybody can see and try to hit the camera, of course. I have 5 bears right now to pick from. Well, no, there's actually 2 kinds. I'll put them all on here. All right, so the first set of bears. Okay, where are we? Let's see here. First set of bears are solid. There's peach, yellow, pink, purple, and lime color green. And then the 2 over here are clear. Aren't they cool? Yeah. So those are bears. Let's see yeah. All right. Well, don't know how that's coming out, but lime green. Okay. All right. Well, congratulations. There's our first. Oh, there's a light blue too. I didn't see that one. Light blue. Dangly. There we go. Okay. All right. So green it is because, it's going to be, could be, yeah, that's That definitely looked green to me. I'm colorblind today, I guess. I don't know. It's light. Yeah, I couldn't start the live preview right away because my computer wasn't booting up because it got an upgrade while we were not on it on like Friday. And so I was telling Deb, can't use the computer today. I'm going to have to use something else. So I brought out the iPad and hit live on YouTube. So here we are. We're not using a StreamYard. I can't use any of the nice little gadgets. But here is our first winner for the coffee, which was cherry. It's good stuff. Let's get back to my washcloth set. I'm excited. Okay, so here's what there's if you're a winner here, by the way, you do have to claim your prizes. All of you OGs know exactly what I'm talking about because I don't want to send something to someone's old address and find out they moved. That's no fun because now it could get lost or it has to be paid for a second time. All right, so what washcloth pattern? So this is a book with a bunch of them in it. It's got, I think, 9. No, 10. Ha ha! 10 different washcloths. Now, the plan is to probably try and do as many of them as I can, right? We're gonna use this book to better our knitting. Get better at it is my point here. So I picked this one right in the middle, right smack dab in the middle. Now, the exciting part of this one is it has a brand new stitch on it I've never done before. And of course, my computer is booting up perfectly now behind my iPad. So that's a win. I won't be changing over to it, but they are all knit. Yes, they are all knit. And so this one has a brand new stitch in it. And stitch, I mean one stitch, not when I say stitch, I don't mean a whole entire pattern that a stitch means 4 rows. No, no, that's a pattern. A stitch is a stitch. A pattern is a pattern. It doesn't change from 40 years ago. It's still a stitch to me. So there is a stitch that goes 1 row below. Knit in the stitch below, one below. I've never done that before. Oh my gosh, you guys. It is so nice and textured. And Teresa will probably know what I'm talking about, and a few of you others do too. But I have never done a knit 1 row below. So there is my first one. So this is not hard at all. However, I like the fact that you can stripe without changing colors because your yarn does it for you. Yeah. And then that texture is all from the pattern. So I'm just going to tell you, I'm not going to give out the whole entire pattern, but I'm just going to tell you that it is not, there's only one purl stitch on each edge, no other pearls. Aha! That was what I really liked. That was great. So on the front side, you are knitting and knitting 1 stitch below. Knitting, knitting 1 stitch below. That's your pattern front side. On the back side, you just knit. That's it. So the only purl is on your edge where you're doing knit, purl, knit, purl. Yeah, that's it. The rest of it is all knit. That's so cute. And mine came out about 8. It's about 8 inches wide. 8 and a quarter, maybe. Right? All right. So then the towel, matching towel. Mine was a white one. That was the mate to the red one. I took them apart and I made a topper and added a heart button. I made the topper out of a hair tie. Yeah. So there's my February set. And if you're doing the challenge, make sure you get your February washcloth posted on the Facebook group. You can find that group down below if you're not already a member. And yeah, so get your challenge in. So, all right, so let's go on to hats, and more hats for February. So, you know that watching the monthly video that I'm giving away a set, and it is from Premier. I got it on Hirschner's, and this set is a berry colorway. So we're doing lots of pinks in February. It's Premier. It is anti-pilling Premier in the berry colorway, and you pair it with trinket. So the trinket makes your yarn a different color. It gives it dimension and texture, right? Yeah, there is under Christie's make along or whatever it is. There is a towel topper. There's two, I think one or two of them, Lori. So there's your set. You're gonna pair them together. I put a yellow heart on this one, stitch marker. This is for February's winter. And then you will get the patterns. There's a knit pattern and a crochet pattern for this simple stitch beanie that came with the kit. So you get all of that if you're the winner. Now, I ordered 3 of these, and I think the third one is almost here. So we'll open that third one pretty soon. But mine, and I didn't get that far. I didn't finish it yet, but mine is going, and mine has the trinket in this colorway and the yarn in this colorway. So this one is a lilac. It's called Orchid. So your 2 colors are there. And then the pattern that I chose was the knit one. So you hold the 2 together, and I did 2 inches of the ribbing so far, and see how that's coming out with the speckles here and there. It's greens and blues in the thread. It's like a thread. And then it has a puff every so often. See that puff? So then it comes out. Now, I did find as you're going along, every now and again, it seems like that thread makes a little bit tighter on my needle. So then I go in and I'm like, it's a little hard to go into the stitch. But it's basically a simple knit hat. And like I said, they have the crochet pattern in there. So make sure you get your hats posted for February and entered in to win a kit from this, from Hirschner's for this month. Now, all months won't be as extravagant as this, but you know, I figured I would share because this year it looks like I am doing, or I'm having fun pairing yarns together and coming up with some different kind of texture. I didn't intend it to be that way, but it looks like that's where it's going. And so today I'm going to show you 2 more pairings that I have started. Oh yeah, I start stuff, but doesn't mean that I ever finish them. Oh, and by the way, uh, washcloth and the topper, the towel topper, It used up all but that little bit. So that was all on one of these skeins. So if you get the package, you can make 2 washcloths, no problem. Because I still have some left. I didn't use up the whole entire skein. There's a lot in there. The peaches and cream run what? Well, goodness. I can't read that one. I'll have to read this one. 102 yards in one of these. So there's not a lot, but it was enough to knit. No problem. No problem at all. Excuse me. All right. So is anyone ready to play Let's Make a Yarn Deal? There's 27 of you here. Chances are you all know how to play that. I am guessing because that usually means that you've all been here forever, right? All right. So Deb's going to mark the chat now, and we're going to go by Deb's screen. So make sure you're on live chat either way, right? And nobody has said anything in the chat for a second. So what did I do? Did I freeze? What's going on? Say something, Deb. Okay, there she goes. Marks the chat, and you're going to put in your favorite yarn color and weight. And I'm going to run around Christy's closet, and I'm not going to run, so, you know, and see if I can pair up something to match that for the winner. We go by Deb's screen. She picks the winner and lets me know who it is. And you always get to choose whether you like the yarns I pick out, or one of them, or you want to upgrade it to, or change, I shouldn't say upgrade, or you want to trade it in for a spot on the bracket board or something out of the baskets, and you get your choice stitch marker too. Them to do on a video, and I still will. You'll still get a close up of those, but I thought I would bring them in today and share them because I got start-itis. Start something Sunday, as Shannon says. And it usually is. It usually is a start something because I'm home more a lot of times on a Sunday. So that's how that works. I did print another hat out the other day. Caroline and I were talking about how we go and we go down a rabbit hole, and oh, look at this pattern, oh, look at that pattern, I'll print this one, and you end up with 100 hat patterns, and you can't do them all in 1 month. Half the time you can't do them all in a year, or you forget about it, and then it'll pop up and they'll be like, oh, I remember this hat pattern. Let's do it. So yeah, I think you all can relate to some of that, right? Yeah, so I printed another one the other day, and then she found one on Hirschner's on Friday and sent it to me, and it has the cowl and the hat with some cabling, and that was a free pattern too. So woohoo! We know that I like to do hats and cowls that match. I ran into somebody the other day somewhere. I think it was bowling. Yeah, it was. And laying on the table where she was sitting was a cowl. And I could tell that it was handmade. And I looked down and I said, oh, I love that. She goes, oh, this is what it is. And she put it on like I didn't know what it was. And she says, I just love it how it just, you can't lose them when you have it on and you're walking or in the store. You can't lose them because it's right here. And I'm like, yes, that's right. Not your normal scarf. All right. Yeah, I don't think it did. I think it just stalled for a second. I don't know for sure, but Tammy is the winner and she would like mauve. Ooh, you know that's my color. I don't know if I can give up my mauve. Oh my goodness. In a 3 or a 4. Okay, Tammy. All right, you challenged me. You challenged me. Yeah. Let's play some Van Halen, of course. And I will go around and find something to match Tammy's colors in a 3 or a 4 mauve. Okay. All right. I'm looking behind me because you never know where things are going to be. Ah, it just depends on the person's perspective of mauve, right? Okay. Oh, that's a little too close to the camera. All right, play that music, girl. Yeah, I'm going to turn the fan on, I think, while I'm here, too. I'm going to have to do that. It's just a hair warm in here. And I think it's warming up outside, which is why. It's supposed to melt everything. Yeah. Mom. Oh, dear girl. Oh, yes. Yes, 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 yes. I am got some choices. Okay. I don't know whether this is going to be considered mauve or not. I'm going to try. She's going to say, no, that's not mauve. That's not mauve at all. But, um, okay. All right, let's see this. I'm gonna see the camera's low today, so I can't hide anything. Put that over there. Okay. Oh, that feels better. There's some air floating around in here now. He's probably out shoveling ice. I'm talking about Steve. Yeah. No time limit. I don't have a time limit. No, no, no. Okay, so in my defense, my mauve wheel is a little bit broader than y'all's. Okay, so it includes a little bit of purple and a little bit of maroon and, in there. Well, let's just see how close I got. The first one, when I reached over here, was a skein of this natural marl. This is a Loops and Threads natural marl, and it is the color plum. Okay, what is it made up of? Now, no, 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 no saying what you want yet, Tammy. You have to wait till all of the colors are shown. That's part of the plan. It is a 4 medium polyester acrylic and 9% wool, so it has halo. Yeah, yep. And there are let me see. Yeah, trying to keep it up here so you can see it. 278 yards on that baby. So there's your first choice. Okay. Now we'll go to This one. Now, this is really broad. This is your big twist menagerie, right? In Sunbeam Snake. Now, there's mauves in here, like a lot of them. Lots of shades of mauve. This is a 3 light. It has 410 yards. Uh-huh. And it has the oh, it's 100% acrylic. Oh, yeah, it is. Yeah. All right, so that's your second choice. I pulled a third one. I did. I did. This one is going to be called Anthem Cascade Yarns DK. Ooh. Ooh, okay. 100% acrylic, right? Cascade Yarns. And I know a couple of you have gotten some of this from me. The reason why the ads are here is because I'm using YouTube. I'm not using StreamYard. I'm sorry about that. I am sorry. I couldn't get my computer to work, remember? So I had to use my iPad. Yeah, I'm sorry. Well, we'll just let it go. I'm sorry about that. This is a 3 light. It says this is 248 yards. Okay? So now you can choose, Tammy. Would you like one of these babies? Oh, and the colorway? The colorway is, I don't know, lilac, I guess, but it doesn't say. Lot number 1 doesn't say. Oh, you want it? Like you'd like number 1. Okay, number 1 was the marl. Yeah, because it's got halo. She wants it. Let's try this. Did you see a new stitch marker that you'd like, Tammy? Okay, we have a bunch. I do with that hook. Here it is. We have a bunch of new flowers too. You know, I like daisies a lot, and I have a bunch of them. I did one in every color. I added these daisies. There we go. We have blue, pink, lime. Okay, there we go. All right, lavender, pink, lime, blue, and peach. Yeah. So light blue and dark blue, but not real dark blue. And then we have new stars. We have new butterflies. I like these butterflies too. Of course, everything is pastel this time, I think, but we have the dogs. So we have some mauve on the butterflies too, right here. But most of them are the pastel. And the this is the hardest thing is using this iPad. I'm telling you. All right, so those are the butterflies. We have the puppy dogs, a couple of them, kitty cats. We got the pink butterfly. All right. Now this is iridescent. So yeah, there we go. Isn't it cool? Yeah, I know. They're hard to, there we go. You can't see them, but that is pretty. All right, we'll get one of those butterflies out for her. Hey, does anybody have any questions about anything lately? Get that right on there for Tammy. I did send out everybody should have gotten all of their packages. I didn't hear if Linda, did you get your last package? Um, and there were some delays. I know that. I think Carolyn, yours took a while, but you finally got it. And and then there was one out there for Angel. Oh, wait a minute. Ro. And I cannot remember who it was now. Um, there was a couple of late ones, and oh, Judy, I'm hoping you got yours. Okay, yep, you did. Allison, yeah, Allison had one. Okay, great, wonderful. Allison had one that was late. That was the latest one, and it was forever, but we got one out to her, and it was because I ordered a few things. So that's what that was all about. All right. All right, so what's going to happen now? I am going to show you my pairings that I was talking about. So let's put this one down for a minute. Now, what I meant by pairings is, do you remember when I made the hat and I had some beautiful mohair in my advent calendar and some two weight wool, and I paired them together because they told me to? Well, I bought more mohair and I bought some other stuff, and I decided I'm going to start pairing yarns together. And it's just fun. I may or may not finish them right away, but what the heck, I'm going to show you one or two that I started today because I feel like I haven't talked in a long time to you guys, and that's what's going on. So here's one that we received. Not we didn't receive it, but I went shopping at Job Lot, and I found the Summer Nights, right? And I found, I think, three colors, and I had a giveaway, and Frida won some of this. And this is very light. This is a flamingo colorway, it says, right? And it is a three. No, I'm sorry. It's not a three, it's a one. But it has sparkle in it. So it's a one with sparkle. You can't feel the sparkle. It's very soft. And it's like 875 yards in one of these. Oh my gosh, right? So I thought, what in the heck am I going to do with this? Well, I'm going to pair it together with something, right? So I took out this bag that I got from Beverly. She made it for me out of some novelty yarn that I sent her. And I put in, let's put this in here. It's in the middle. And I put in two skeins of this. This is a Bernat Softy. It's a 3, and it's just plain off white. And I'm pairing it with the flamingo. So I have to have at least 2 or 3 of these. I do have 2. These are 100% acrylic, 362 yards. So I have 800 yards of this, right? So that should take me a while to use that up. And so I had to pick a pattern to pair these up. And I decided on an eye hook. I started with my 7 or my H. I think my H. And I thought it was not quite as drapey as I wanted. So after the beginning section, I changed to an I. So I took the 2 and paired them together. And I'm using, of course, I just lost it. What Deb will know, the pattern we used, Which Way Filet. That's it. Which Way Filet from the guy, oh, what is his name? fiber spider, and it's coming out like this. See the which way fillet? And you see the cream and the flamingo. Oh, isn't this fun? How fun is that? You don't have to think about it that much. It's a 2-row repeat, right? So I'll just go until I run out of yarn. Oh, that is so much fun. So that is one of the pairings. And I'll probably be able to do it again with the other colors because I have some of the color with the rainbow that I sent to Frida because she won that one giveaway. And then I have another color they only had two of, I think. That was that one. So that is in here. And I've been just doing a row every now and again. And oh, yeah, did you notice that my stitch marker was the one I got from Denise? The number 9. Yeah, yeah. Yep, he's gonna give us a show today. I can't wait. I can't wait. Yeah. All right. So you want to see the other pairings that I'm doing? Now this one, oh, and I wanted to talk about this too because I thought it was very strange. Last year when Frida and I were talking about the Jimmy Beans restart for January, it looked like we weren't getting charged for January. So I went on and I looked at the accessories and I clicked to get it, and I ended up getting two of them, and I had to cancel one. So they didn't seem like they was working right. Well, this year it didn't do it at all, and I saw a club anywhere. So if anybody knows what happened, I think they only have their blanket one or Malabrigo, or I'm not sure, but I didn't get January, and that would have been like the 17th or 18th of the month. And so I guess I'm not getting that. I'm kind of sad about that because I really kind of liked that one. Anyway, oh dear. Okay, so anyway, what I did was I took out some Jimmy Beans Club yarn. Yes, and that is not the bag. Where is it? Where is it? Don't tell me I didn't bring it in here. Oh, yes, I did. I did. I know I did. I have had plenty of time. All right, so we got some Jimmy Beans yarn, and we also got a pattern. Now I don't know what month this was. It could have been the December one, possibly. All right, but you might recognize the yarn when I lift it up. So this is the yarn, and it is Oh, no, 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 no. What is it? Wait a minute. Hang on. My goodness, there's such a organization on this channel. Oh dear, where are you? Where is my label for this? Oh, for heaven's sakes, Chris. Mm, I do not see my label. Here it is. It's mode. There we go. It is mode alpaca wool everyday luxury. And they came 128 yards, and there's 3 of them. So this is like an avocado color. Look at that cheek. share. Are you still here? Look at that avocado green color, right? Uh-huh. And so this is a donut. And the pattern they sent us was a hood. So I'm doing this hood in this avocado green, but I'm not doing it without pairing with the Diablo wild print. So the green and the Diablo wild print color in the, so this is 05 colorway, right? And that's going to give me halo on my hood. And so this is a crocheted pattern. Now they gave us a crochet and a knit, but I thought, let's do the crochet one. And so there is the start of the hood. And I'm using what is this one? The little yarnable dinosaur to tell me the right side of my work. Yeah, they came in a pack of 3, so there is my dinosaur. So there's my colorway that it's ending up being. And it's softening. Yes, it's definitely different to do this. Look at all the speckles. How fun is that? And it is a textured pattern. So, I don't know. It's different. I had it folded and it made a line there, and I was wondering. So basically what you're doing is you're working from the corner out. That's how you basically you just read the pattern, but it's kind of strange how they are having you do it. But anyway, it'll have a part of a cowl, I guess, to it as well. But that's my pairings that I chose to do with that. And it's called Snowy Morning Hood and Crisp Autumn Hood. And it was in the Jimmy Beans. So you're gonna have um that brim and everything afterwards. Yeah. All right. Well, guess it's time for our last drawing today, Deb. So usually it's not my cup of tea drawing, but I'm just gonna go ahead and do a drawing for your choice. So if you know what that means, it means you can pick a bracket spot if you want. You could pick something out of the baskets, pink one or the Christmas one. It's Christmas all year round in Christie's closet. Or you can pick from the choices that Tammy didn't want. So the DK, right? She didn't pick that one. The DK Anthem, Cascade Yarns is a choice. And then the other one she didn't pick was the Big Twist Menagerie in the Sunbeam Snake colorway. So you could pick either one of them. Yes. How fun is that? So those are my cup of tea. All righty. All right. So we'll let Deb. There she goes. She's marking the chat now. So we'll let Deb pick me a winner there. Any other questions that I might have missed earlier? It is been a great live with everyone, even though we had to use the iPad and get commercials, and I'm sorry, but that is part of YouTube. And the StreamYard on my computer, it doesn't show the commercials until after it uploads the live, and then it shows them later. So that's why you're seeing them today, because I'm using my iPad and I'm directly into YouTube's live. So that's how that's working. So I'm hoping you're having a wonderful weekend and not too much ice where you are, right? Does anybody have any questions? Tomorrow is a holiday, so I will not be shipping tomorrow. It sometimes takes me a couple days to get to the post office now. It's raining now. Yeah, it's raining here too now. We had freezing rain this morning, but it's supposed to warm up and just melt everything, so I don't know. This was good coffee, by the way. Thank you, Frida. It was one of those Valentine coffees. Cynthia, a washcloth is plenty to enter into that. So you don't have to make a whole set. That's just a challenge if you want to have sets to make and give away at Christmas, like I'm planning. So I wanted to try to do a theme that she could change her washcloth and towel out every single month and have some theme. So next month is exciting because March we have donated uh, um, St. Patrick's Day theme from Frida, and it's her birthday month. So she thought she would. You're getting a bonus. You're going to get 2 towels and 2 yarns and some buttons to make the March theme stuff. Now I know you're getting them a month. I mean, after the fact, but you're making them for the person to use next year, right? Kathy Ann is the winner and she wants the DK yarn. Okay. Well, congratulations. I'm going to put Kathy Ann and the DK, and she wants the Cascade. So I get to keep my menagerie because I'm thinking of pairing this up. Yeah. I'm thinking of pairing this up with a yarn to make a hat with it. Yeah. So Kathy Ann gets to choose uh, a stitch marker. Absolutely. So we'll bring that back out here. Way to go. All right, let's see what stitch marker you would like. This has been wonderful today. I needed to touch base with everybody. I'll do a couple videos probably today and tomorrow and how I'll have them saved and space them out for the next week. I don't know what. I know I've got that one Hirschner's order coming in, so we'll have to open that. But we'll show some of something. Aw. All right. Who are you voting? Who are you rooting for today? I know who Bev's rooting for. How many NASCAR fans are actually on the channel, right? I don't know. Ugh, Beverly, please. I know Judy, yay. All right, well, Don't forget, Kathy Ann, to let me know what stitch marker you want. While we're talking about NASCAR, we're still got to get your stitch marker. I got a whole bunch. I even got flamingos. Remember the flamingos? Yeah, there we go. Flamingos. I got what are these? Pineapples. Oh, come on now. Pineapples. Can't see these that great. There we go. Oh, you retired when Gordon did? Well, he's still out there. He's partner owner of my driver, right? Hendrick. Yeah, Gordon is part owner of the 4 cars that race for Hendrick. So you can vote uh, for Chase Elliott. Absolutely. Yes, I know. And Earnhardt. So Earnhardt Jr. has a car in today's race too. Absolutely. He made it. Without a starter, they made it. So you can root for him. He is so excited. Dale Jr. is so excited about having a car today. So excited. Yeah. Any heart would be nice. Okay, what do we got for hearts left? Oh dear. Oh dear. I don't have any hearts left. That's why I put that yellow one in to let me see what I got in here. I put the yellow heart into the February hats and more hats because I didn't have any red hearts left. No. All right, Diana, thank you. Yeah, I like Byron too. I do. And I like and Kyle Larson as well because they're Hendrick guys. But I will always put Chase first, right? I'm sorry, Chera. I'm sorry. I know that I spent many weeks mourning over the fact that my very first favorite driver, Alan Kawicki, was killed in a plane crash right outside of Bristol. In and my boyfriend was also on his pit crew. So that was years ago, and we wish that we could have continued on with him and and his team, but didn't work out that way. So yeah, yeah, there's sad memories there. All right, uh, I don't have any hearts. I know what I'll do. I will give you one of the daisies because I know that that is part of like what my channel kind of what daisies and stuff. So I will do that. Put that on here. This is a beautiful stitch marker. There you go. It's beautiful. It's not a heart, but there you go. Yeah. He went on to be pit crew spotter for other teams and stuff, but it wasn't the same. All right, so I hope everybody has a wonderful Daytona 500 Sunday. I know I am planning on some good eats and time with my husband and stitching time, of course. I have 2 or 3 things that I'll be working on. And I hope I inspired you to do some pairings with some different yarns. How fun is that? I know, I hope so. And I hope I get you to do some washcloths and towels too. Alrighty. All right. If there aren't any more questions, then I will be seeing you all in the next video. Take care, everybody. Take a moment out of each day. Be creative. And I will talk to y'all probably tomorrow. There's a chance of it. All righty. Take care. I don't know how to turn this off. Oh, here it is. Here it is. Right here.